We are thrilled and enormously grateful to be celebrating the opening of 53 permanent supportive housing units at James Widener Ray Homes. This beautiful development brings us a step closer to achieving the bold vision that we can and must end homelessness in the city of Philadelphia. Today's celebration is about more than just this beautifully renovated building. We are celebrating lives reclaimed, opportunities for people to work, a safe place for mothers to raise their kids, and a haven for our heroic veterans to rebuild their lives. We are celebrating what it means to have a home. I want to acknowledge today the tremendous work of the Nutter administration, in particular to Terry Gillen, who was the catalyst for this project, John Carpenter, Deborah McCullough, Ed Covington, and all their colleagues. I want to recognize Daynette Mintz and her associates at the Office of Supportive Housing, Dr. Arthur Evans, Marcella McGuire, and the Department of Behavioral Health, who provided the needed support service funding. We owe a debt of gratitude to Mayor Nutter for his leadership. Even in these difficult economic times, he has maintained a commitment to sustain our most vulnerable citizens. Despite the complex political challenges we face, he has shown the wisdom to make strategic investments that make real economic sense while effectively responding to some of our most challenging urban struggles. I also want to thank former Governor Ed Rendell and his administration, Donna Cooper, Herb Viederman, Ed Geiger, and Bryce Moretsky. Their commitment of over $3 million from the Department of Community and Economic Development was a vital piece to ensuring the Venango Street project could move forward. And of course, we could not have done none of this without the critically needed housing subsidies from the Department of Housing and Urban Development. And we're lucky enough to have Jane Vincent here with us today, our regional administrator. I want to thank the neighborhood organizations and the residents of this great community, especially Tioga United, Tioga Nicetown Civic Association, Mercy Neighborhood Ministries, the Kroc Center, and From the Heart Ministries for welcoming us to this neighborhood. And we really appreciate the guidance of neighborhood leaders, Vernon Reynolds, Sister Ann, Verna Tyner Brown, and Angela Robinson. We want to acknowledge the remarkable leadership and vision of John and Lee Middleton, along with the trustees from the Rainier Institute and Foundation, two of whom are with us today, Bob Worth and Mike Vellucci. And we want to thank Joe Giacovini and Joyce Miller for making that connection to Project Home. These leaders have provided critical funding enabling Project Home to leverage the federal stimulus dollars. I'd also like to thank two other key funders. One of our trustees, Barbara Ryan, and her wonderful husband, Bob, and the Federal Housing and Home Loan Bank of Pittsburgh. Ray Homes is a testament to their belief that ending homelessness is possible and that the time to act is now. They recognize the vital role of a public-private partnership to enhance the common good. They have demonstrated a deep commitment to stand up and stand with people in need and play a leadership role. Finally, I want to thank a very special word of gratitude to my phenomenal colleagues at Project Home, to Sue Smith, Corey Darling, Amy Tarr, Andre Hart, and Mark Williamson, the enormously talented and dedicated staff at Ray Homes. to Ed Speedling, who led the neighborhood outreach, to Irish Jones, Felicia Moulton, Paul Sistani from our property management department, Amy Burns and her very talented team in development, and especially today to Don Billingsley, who spearheaded this project with the support of Project Home's co-founder, Joan McConnell.